Alright, here are my thoughts on the Batman reboot that Warner Brothers are planning to do in 4 years. Now, I'm a little mixed up on this. Like, on one hand, rebooting, which I think is too soon. Plus, I was hoping for, like, maybe a spin off on, like, maybe Catwoman or Jonathan Blake and see what he does after, like, he enters the cave, but that's just me. Um, On the other hand, they could use villains that they never were able to do in a Nolan film, like Man-Bat, Solomon Grundy, or even Clayface. Um, I actually wanted to see like Grundy in a Batman film. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Even though I think that in the first movie that they're gonna do is gonna be Riddler. I think this because, well, Riddler has been pushed a lot lately. I think it started like back when The Dark Knight came out. And when The Dark Knight came out, there was a poster released, and the poster was, as a lot of people call it, the Dark Knight Returns poster. Not really to the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns, but it was a newspaper that had been cut up with crosswords in a guy's hand, and the guy's hand tattooed Riddler on it, and there was question marks on it, and it was like a promotional poster for Riddler, which I even thought was real. Like everyone thought it was real, but it was announced that it turned out to be fake, which I was a little disappointed at. I thought it was kind of cool, and I would have liked to see Riddler being done, but still, I like that we got to use like Bane again. And they did it right. But even then, they kept pushing for Bane. Freaking Yahoo, was releasing damn rumors that Johnny Depp was going to be the Riddler and Philip Seymour Hoffman was going to be Penguin. And that lasts for a long time. That fueled the fire for so many, posters, fan-made posters on this. And, it lasts for, like, a long time until Johnny Depp finally announced that he was not going to play Riddler. He had no intention of playing it, and no one hasn't even talked to him about it. Same thing goes with Philip Seymour Hoffman, but no one really cared that much. Well, to my knowledge, no one really cared that much. But yeah, then Warner Brothers asked Nolan to actually put Riddler in the third film, but Nolan said no because that wasn't what he planned. So they had to take it or leave it, and they were smart enough to actually take it. So I could really see that they would probably do Riddler in the reboot. That or Killer Croc, because Killer Croc was mentioned several times in the first half of The Dark Knight Rises, and I think that would be kind of cool if they did Killer Croc in there, even though I know some people would be like saying some bullshit like, oh, they're ripping off Amazing Spider-Man because, they have a lizard man who's in the sewers. Well, you know what? Despite the design similarity, they're very different. Freaking Killer Croc looks like that because he was born like that. He was deformed, and he wasn't really that intelligent. Well, to my knowledge, he wasn't really that intelligent. Like he wasn't like super smart like the lizard. Like he was more street smarts type of guy. But yeah, I know that somebody out there would say shit like that. But yeah, like also with the reboot, the other thing with the reboot I want them to do if they end up making a sequel, I want them to use villains that have never been done in a Batman film. Like the only exceptions are Two-Face and Joker, and that's only because they really are connected to the Dark Knight so much. You feel like you have to have these characters in here. So those are the only two exceptions. But everyone else, I want I want Black Mask. I really want Black Mask to be in the Nolan films. I think Ventriloquist would be interesting. Anarchy would be freaking awesome. And since it's a reboot, they could actually do Hush. Hush would be really awesome to do. But as for the tone of the movie, I want it to still be dark. Like they don't have to make it dark like the Nolan films. Like they can make it a little bit more lighter, but still keep like a dark tone to it. And that's all I can really say. I don't know who could direct it or who I'd want to see as Batman. Um, like if you have any ideas, please leave a comment. And that's all I gotta say. Goodbye.